What's going on, guys? Everything Tech Time here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install Selenium for use in Python, and then also how to connect it to a current instance of Chrome that's running so that every time you rerun your program, it doesn't make a new instance of Chrome, it just keeps the one that's currently running, which is pretty cool. So basically what you want to do is start by installing a couple packages. So just open up command prompt and just do pip install Selenium. I'm assuming you guys already have Python installed at this point and know how to use pip and whatnot. So yeah, install Selenium and then also do pip install ChromeDriver_auto install. And then let that download. For me, it's already downloaded, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so then what you want to do is go to your main Python file where you're going to run Selenium. And I'll have a few methods in the description for import statements and methods. So we're just going to take these import statements, put them at the top of the program, and then these methods for install Chrome driver and suppress standard output. I'll explain what all this does in a second. Okay, so we have this context manager called suppress standard output, which basically when you install the Chrome driver, it prints the standard output that it was installed. And so by doing suppress standard output, it suppresses it, just doesn't show it, which is nice because otherwise it would just show that every time you ran a program, which would be kind of annoying. So we just do that. If you don't want that, you can just take this with part out and then unindent that, obviously. So then the actual install Chrome driver method, basically for the port, I would just leave it the same, but you could just put whatever 4-digit number you want and then leave all this the same. That's pretty much about it for this. It's just going to return a Chrome driver as the result of a method so that you don't need to do this every time. Because then in your main method, you can just do driver equals install Chrome driver. And then what's really cool is that even if we don't do anything and we just have that, then in this, when we run it, as you can see, it creates that folder Chrome driver. So it just automatically installs a Chrome driver for you, which is really nice. Because if you have this in every program, then it'll basically, if you send this program to someone who doesn't have the Chrome driver or like another PC that doesn't, it'll just automatically install it based on the version of Chrome, which is pretty nice. So that's pretty much how you get Selenium. Now the question is, how do you actually connect it to a current instance of Chrome? Well, for that, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. The first thing you have to do is add Chrome to the path in Windows. So the first thing you want to do in order to do that is figure out, well, what the path of Chrome is. So just open up Google Chrome and then open up Task Manager. Find Chrome, just click on a random one and do open file location. And then from there we can close Task Manager. And then just copy this path right here because that's where Google Chrome is. We close that. Okay, then you want to go search for environment variables, edit the system environment variables, and then go environment variables, system variables, look for path right here, edit, and then let me just delete this real quick. Okay, so then hit new, and then paste in that path that you just copied, hit OK, and we can close out of this. Then just to test it, where we go back into command prompt, if you do Chrome, it should open up Chrome. If you do that, you're good. Then what you want to do is go to the root of your project directory, or it doesn't have to be, but you might as well just put the file in there, and make a file called openchrome.bat. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just naming it OpenChrome. So edit this, and then just put this in. I'll have this in the description. Basically what it's going to do is open up Chrome with remote debugging on this port. Make sure this port is the same as the port you used in the Python script, obviously. And then the user data directory, you can do pretty much any directory you want, but basically it's just going to make a new Chrome profile, because if you don't have this, it actually won't work for some reason. So once this is done, just close this, and then every time you want to open up Chrome for use with Selenium, you can't open it the normal way. You have to open it like this, because this will give it that debugging port, which will allow Selenium to connect to it. So there we go. This is open. And then let me just put this to the side here just so we can see both. Okay, ignore this error because this actually did run just fine, so I don't know what that was about. But anyways, then that's pretty much about it. So you got your driver and you have Chrome running. Let's just make sure it works. So if we just do driver.get https://www.google.com, let's just test that this works. If we run the Python project, and there we go, it loaded Google Chrome, or it loaded the website Google. So that pretty much works. This program is connected to this instance of Chrome. If you run it again, it just keeps this Chrome open. It's connected to this instance. With normal Selenium, it opens up a new window every single time, and that can be really annoying if you're trying to log into a website because you have to keep logging in every time. But with this, you don't have to, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much about it. I just want to make that quick little tutorial that shows you guys how to install Selenium and how to connect it with a current instance of Chrome, because it's really cool having it connected to Chrome and not having to re-log into a website every single time. So if you have any other video suggestions, just let me know in the comments below. Anything that won't get copyright struck, because my channel did have 2 strikes at one point, but we're back, so it's all good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.